Did you have any sauce in your sandwich? No. They do not like sauce in that sandwich shop. Mine was just meat and cheese and butter. No mayo. Say what?
The new single's called Take Time. We wrote it in Malaga in Spain this summer as a result of, indirectly, sort of, we had a jam, so that was the main reason, but also we had these 2 long sets that we had to play every evening, and we were a little bit short.
And we felt like we needed something upbeat to play the next night, and we thought, I remember that beat. And we listened to it on the phone, and then Phoebe had like some ideas, and Nick come with the chorus, and I started put the verse together. And Nico's like hitting some stuff. He didn't even have a drum kit, he was just hitting some chairs, man. It was just like,
And then we got back and we were really excited about it, Take Time, and we played it in a few other cities around the UK and got some good responses. So we decided that's going to be the next single we'll release.
It varies each time how long it takes to record a track. It depends on how finished the track is, depends on the producers, it depends on the artist. With us it's normally quite quick, but I think now it's our album, we're trying to take our time more. Before it had a very kind of, I'm going to say rough and ready approach. We just did it in Nick's bedroom and it was quite quick. These guys are pros. Normally they take 1 day to record 1 song, but we're taking 2 days to record 1 song just so we make sure we get it right.
Finding the studio is a funny one because back in the day we had to call them up and say, yo, can we come in the studio and record? But this time around it's been really good because the management, Fortress, they've managed to hook us up with this opportunity, which is amazing.
It is a two-way thing. You do have to take into account other people's ideas.
It's like when you played hard on the street.
From song to song it's different, but all the instruments will play together with a sort of vocal guide. So yesterday, for example, me, Ned and Nico were in there doing bass, guitar and drums at exactly the same time, while Phoebe was singing up here, but the vocal she was doing was just as a guide.
I find it very hard to record because it's just, I'm very conscious of the fact that you have to get it right because it's just living on and on and on and on. So I find that really hard.
Personally, I prefer performing than being in the studio, but then in the studio you have to perform anyway. You have to put all your feelings on the track.
It was a great experience, man. I just sat there and I saw Grammy on the side. I think the result was so good. Like, it was really, really good. It's not crazy different to what it was before. It's longer, but it's not crazy different, but I think there's a better vibe there now.
When you've got the plan all made and you're like, we're going to do a single, then you let your audience know through social media or every time you're at a gig. Get it all recorded, then you print the CDs and then get the artwork done and then sell it and that's it, or free download as we're doing it now. A lot of it was last minute though because it was all happening in 1 week. We had the single launch in that same week as we recorded it.
It was the first time we decided to keep it secret.
Yo man, this one's called Time.
Tonight is a big event for us. It's an event we've been looking forward to for the past 4 or 5 months.
We're launching a new track called Take Time, and it's the first time working with the Dome. It's like a real prestigious organisation in Brighton, and they've let us in. It's good, it just shows that we're putting loads of work.
Whenever we put on an event in Brighton, we try and make sure we bring through some people that we really, really like, you know, and it's often friends, but it's not necessarily going to be in the same genre, but it's a similar vibe. So tonight we've got Frankie Stew and Harvey Good, and then Written in Waters, and then we've got a few surprises there as well, like Tommy Sissons and Bobby Johnson.
I'd love to kind of end tonight and think that I've done a good job because it's a new venue, it's like a bigger step, a bigger venue, hopefully a bigger crowd.
It's a big step for us. You know, the nerves are circulating, but the excitement more so. We seem to rise to the occasion, hopefully we will tonight as well.
It wasn't as I expected. It was bigged up quite a lot, obviously, because of the single launch. We even did a sound check, we did really minute checks, but then when we played it, it was so muffly and like woofy that you couldn't hear anything. It was just noise.
The sound man wasn't very good. I'm sure he's gonna see this and hate me. We had like sound issues, but we were cool with that. Like a lot of people that watched it enjoyed the vibe, so that's fine.
Whenever that happens, there is, you know, a voice inside of me that says, you know, just play through it and, you know, just keep going and like, you know, it'll all be good. But then it did get to the stage where I personally thought, shall we stop playing? We we didn't, and we carried on going. And I think as a result, that just created a positive vibe. And everyone knows it's not you playing the wrong chord or anything, it's not you not holding the mic properly or whatever, it's just some technical difficulties. Those moments I've learned, they just make you stronger and like real character building. It's similar to like playing to a crowd who are unresponsive or just don't like your music at all. It toughens you up a little bit. And then yeah, as we did with this gig at the Dome, we channeled that energy into the next gig at Hoxton. It was incredible, smaller venue, great sound, great energy, and it went down well, man.
Because we had all this energy built up for the Dome gig, that was kind of subconsciously released at that gig, and that was just an amazing gig. It was the best gig I've played in a while, actually, and that was great. So there's always like something afterwards that happens, which is really good.
Everything I said, I meant it.
In my head, I don't have like, oh wow, like star show business sort of stuff. It's more like growth.
We're trying to get to that stage now where we can attract crowds on a bigger scale outside Brighton.
It's going to be big, whatever's going to happen next. It's bound to be big because Normanton Street set big boundaries, so yeah, I'm excited for the future.
With the management on our with us now, Fortress Music, I think things will be accelerated much more.
It just feels like something's, like a volcano's about to erupt and it's just going to happen.
There's no formula or set route or path to get to wherever it is you want to be. And I think if you just do what is natural to you, you'll get there. And I think obviously there are a few obstacles and people are shy and don't come out of the shell, but if you can overcome that and just keep going and just keep going, and you get to where you want to be, definitely.
A quick ace or rally, yeah, I stay patient like Novak.